Well, let's start with story number one. I know we just played a little, Santa Claus action. Let's play GM here, right? So the Colts obviously blew a 33-point lead, the largest blown lead in NFL history. What in God's name do you do moving forward if you're the GM or in ownership in the front office for Indianapolis? What do you do?
You gotta blow it all up, right? You have to completely start over.
Couldn't agree more.
You have, I guess, some framework. You have some offensive line pieces to work with.
Some defensive pieces.
You have
Defense
some
isn't bad.
Yeah, you have some pass rushers. Here's the thing, though. You don't have anybody at skill positions that matter. You have probably the worst receiving core in the league. So
It's
you need to go
bottom
address.
five,
You need to go address. You need some sort of offensive firepower. Matt Ryan is obviously not the guy. If you can't see it by now, I don't know what you've been watching for the last 15 weeks.
Right.
So if I'm in Indianapolis today, just blow it all up. Who cares how you finish this year?
I agree.
Literally lose the rest of your games. Just get to the offseason and start making moves. Adjust contracts where you need. Free up money. Get draft capital and move forward. Just forget this year.
I agree. I would look to I'd look to move Jonathan Taylor. I think you'd get a first-round pick for him.
You could, and you could get a lot for.
Go look at a team that's
I don't know what you could get for Matt Ryan at this point.
So you're telling me Buffalo wouldn't give up a first? If I'm Buffalo, I'd give up a first for Jonathan Taylor.
I
You're
would.
in a win now situation, and Jonathan Taylor next year gives you a legitimate run game. I'd give up a first for Jonathan Taylor if I'm Buffalo.
Yeah,
I'd be on the phone with them tomorrow.
I would too, and it's something that Indianapolis needs to really consider.
I agree. All right, story number 2 here. Let's go. Jalen Hurts sprained shoulder, right shoulder, throwing shoulder, against the Bears. Which that's always my concern with the mobile quarterbacks is, can you stay healthy? Right, Justin Fields is even getting banged up, running around that much.
Yeah.
So Minshew mania is in line to get the start. Is it weird that I might still take the Eagles Sunday? Like I really like Gardner Minshew, and I don't think it's a quarterback dependent team. Now, granted, Hurts takes them to another level.
Yeah.
But I think they could defense and run game their way to a win. Am I crazy?
No, I completely agree. We talk about the types of teams that they don't rely on their quarterback completely. Sure, Jalen Hurts is a really, really good quarterback, and he's showed out this year.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I don't think that team lives and dies through Jalen Hurts. They
don't
have
think so either.
other ways of winning. Miles Sanders running the ball, that's a lock almost,
And they have him, they have Gainwell, they have Boston Scott, they have a couple good backs. Yeah.
Right, and they're going to be able to hit you with fresh guys almost every other play. Wear down the defense, move the ball on the ground, and that's what
Good
they are. They're a
receivers.
run-first team anyway.
Yeah.
So
Good receivers, good defense.
they have enough.
That's an interesting game. So it's in Dallas. I don't know who I take there. We're going to do our predictions here in a little bit.
We'll get to that in the next
I don't
segment.
know.
But
All right, story number 3 here. Patriots, they lose in one of the worst fashions I think I've ever seen. I mean, seriously. So, first of all, there's 4 seconds left when they snap the ball. At that point, I'm probably going to take a knee or I'm going to throw a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
One of the two. I don't like laterals. I don't like the idea that they're going to run a halfback draw and then he's going to lateral it. I think that's the stupidest play I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
You have Mac Jones. Let's just take a knee, go to overtime. You have a better coach. You have a better defense. I would go to overtime. I'd go to overtime. So,
yes.
but they're going to instead get a halfback draw to Ramondre Stevens. He's going to pitch to Jacoby Myers. And then from there, I don't know if somebody possessed Jacoby Myers. I don't know if he had money on the -1.5 on Vegas. I don't know what happened. But he throws it right to Chandler Jones. And he runs it back. Right to him.
And it was the weirdest thing. He started sprinting the other way, stops, plants his feet, and just throws a dot right to him.
I've never seen anything like it. Can you actually take the Patriots seriously right now?
I can't. And the only reason that they have any credibility right now is their coach, is Bill Belichick. Because outside of that, tell me one position or one player on that team that you trust. I don't trust Mac Jones whatsoever. He's a decent quarterback. He's gotten the job done, but I don't trust him.
I don't either. Maybe Ramondre Stevenson, they're back. I like their back. That's about it.
And even he's sporadic. He doesn't have great days all the time.
Yeah.
So.
All right, last story here. Let's switch over to the other football. Soccer. World Cup finished up. Messi scores 2 goals. Mbappe has a hat trick. But Argentina beats France. World Cup final in PKs. I think Messi has a good argument that he is the GOAT of all GOATs. He's got 7 MVP. Their version of an MVP. It's like the Ballon d'Or or something like that. I don't know. I'm probably butchering it. It's
the
European.
MVP.
Basically an MVP. We'll call it an MVP. He's got a World Cup. He's got a couple, other titles or whatever. Soccer confuses me.
Really
All I
does.
know is he is insane. He's insane. And that Mbappe is like 22 years old, scores a hat trick in the World Cup final.
Yeah.
Like that's like I don't want to say rookie because he's been around a little bit. He's 22, but he's been playing since he was like 19. That'd be like like if Burrow went to Super Bowl last year and put up like 500 yards and like 5 touchdowns. It'd be insane. That
would be nuts.
So either way, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about soccer, but all I know is it was a really good game to watch, and I don't even like soccer. I really don't. I think it's very, very boring.
Yeah, I love those 0-0 games. They get me going.
Oh, God. It's almost unwatchable, but I did watch the final almost the whole way through, and what was crazy was 2-0 Argentina all the way until like 15 minutes left, and then France scores twice to tie it. And then it goes into overtime. They both score once because it's not sudden death, which I think is stupid, by the way. They both score once, and then it goes to PKs, which is that'd be like if the Stanley Cup went to a shootout in Game 7, like just everything riding on it.
Which I think sidebar. I think that would be cool. I don't know why they do away with. I don't know why they do away with the shootouts in the NHL in the playoffs.
That would be nuts. So either way, it was good entertainment.
I feel like that's the only part of a soccer game I'd be able to watch. Like the end, if it got to that point, I cannot sit. And then they start adding minutes to the clock. I don't know what's going on with the clock.
I don't understand the minutes getting added on.
I understand NFL clock, right? You look at it, it's first quarter.
And it's ticking down, not going up.
Yeah, it's like 4 minutes left in the first quarter, and that equals a buffalo chicken dip will be done in about 20-ish minutes, right? You have your little soccer. I'm watching. It's like 20 minutes. And then I look back and it's like 38 minutes, but then now it's going to go up to like 97 minutes because of a penalty.
It doesn't make any sense to me either.
And then it doesn't stop either, even when they call timeouts.
It's weird. You could do you could delay the game a bunch if you wanted to if you're in the lead. I don't know. Confuses me. Either way, it was good television. And Messi's great. That's the takeaway from the World Cup. So good for them. Good for soccer. It was a good event. But yeah, that's it for the news.